Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Evil Within. Well, The Evil Within 2. Anyway, we played the first game, and I absolutely loved it, so when the second game came out, I knew I had to jump on this. Sadly, not many of you watched the first game, so this might be strange, coming in and watching the second one, but hey, if you know the story for the first one, you're all good. So, let's select new game and jump in. Or at least go to our desk. Oh, difficulty. Oh. Recommended for players who enjoyed the difficulty of the previous game. You know what, I did. But since this is a YouTube video, I'll choose survival. Oh, before we start, by the way, I should point out, I've been in the options menu, I've set up all the audio and stuff. There was an option regarding audio that comes out of my controller. There's a speaker on my controller. So if that happens, that's going to be interesting, because I probably won't hear it because I have headphones on. But you guys might hear it because the microphone might pick it up. Or neither of us will hear it and we may miss out on some important things. But let's jump in. Survival mode. Oh, how much? I'm going to choose disabled. I chose disabled there. Disabled. Home engulfed in flames. Tragic fire kills child. Nanny. I thought nanny said anyway. Kills child anyway. Kills child and nanny. We knew this from the first game. Sebastian lost his daughter, I believe, and then his wife went nutso. Chapter 1.
No.
Into the flame.
No, this is not happening.
I'm in control. Apparently I came out of the blackest night. Where did I come from? Space? Okay, right, let's have a look. Right. Sebastian moves as awkwardly as ever. It's not like straight running. Right, if I aim forward and go forward, Sebastian. Right, this is me now. I'm going to try to go to my right. See how he runs forward a little bit first? I'm going to try to go straight forward. You have to stop and do it. Go left. He moves so awkwardly. Alright, let's get in control. Don't worry too much about your family, Sebastian. We know how this turns out. How does Sebastian look older here? Which is clearly set several years in the past. I don't know. I can't do anything with any of my buttons. Oh, I can do this. So a good look at his face. He doesn't have any stubble, but somehow he looks older than the future version of him. Right, come on, Sebastian. What was your name? Sebastian. I think it was going to say. I want to say Cole, but I don't think it's Cole.
Oh God, Lily!
Is there any mail? Have a look from. No. Wait, flag up means mail, right? I'm not familiar with American mailboxes, but I'm. Doesn't flag up mean mail or mail to be collected? I don't know. Can't seem to jump. Don't see any seatbelts in this car. I'm sure there are laws about this thing, and being a police officer, Sebastian, you should know this. You should know. You have a scar on your lip. How'd you get that scar, Sebastian? How'd you get that scar? How'd you get those pearly whites? Those teeth are magnificent. I'm jealous. Alright, let's take a look in. Can't go in the garage. Can walk through bushes in this game. Don't think we could do that in the previous one. These slight hedges were enough to stop us. Nearly garroted ourselves on this swing. Get out of here. It's nice physics. It's not just straightforward. Look, it does respond to both pieces of string. Look. I imagine you could probably glitch this in somewhere. Like in Grand Theft Auto, there was a swing glitch, wasn't there, where you could cause it to propel your character or your car incredibly far. Imagine you might be able to do something similar to physics on this thing. Who knows? Who noodly knows? We've got a circle. It's now a hand. Open. Okay. These chairs look pretty bent already, which is not a good sign. Looks like the fire started outside and then moved inside, extinguishing itself as it went. That's my diagnosis. This this doormat is very, very burnt. Okay, push. Right, do we go in the side door or back door? I reckon we...
Damn it!
Never mind.
Lily, I'm here! Where are you? Oh god, is she upstairs?
I can't go back out. I want to try the main door. Do you reckon the main door... Uh-oh. Do you reckon the main door, you couldn't go through it because... Or you were forced this way? What is that? Looks like a bottle of coconut water or something. I have no idea what this is. I reckon if you tried to go in the main door, what would happen is... It would be like a scene from Home Alone, where Harry puts his hand on the door handle and gets the letter M burned into it. I see a Rubik's Cube. I also see Myra Castellanos. That's your name, Castellanos. Or, as I think you should call him Castellanos. Because I'm fancy. We are currently in a smoke-filled room. Sebastian, not coughing. Doesn't seem to bother him. He's got lungs of iron. He's got an iron lung, which isn't as cool as it sounds. Just ask children with polio. Horses. Guess Lily liked horses. Oh, that is like the coolest wedding photo I've ever seen. That better appear somewhere else in the game. This can't just be like this hidden little picture here that no one else is going to notice, because no one else takes the time to look at these things. That's got to be bigger somewhere else in the game, because that is cool. That is cool. Sebastian, you better have that as your screensaver on your phone. Right. What we got here? Boat, a vase, some feet. Cool. Whatever fetish you're into, that's fine by me. I don't care. Wow, a 90s hi-fi system. We're really living it large, Sebastian. How long ago was this? Who puts one green apple with several red? Doesn't make sense. Who leaves a banana on a rusty iron plate? That rusty iron plate, I bet you that's a texture that's used later on. And then just needed a platter in here. Look how rusty that is. I mean, you've got all this nice stuff. All these vases and bottles of wine in your living room for no apparent reason. Also, it's 10:15. You've got all these beautiful things. I think that was a picture from the first game. I seem to remember that being a painting from the first game. You've got all these beautiful things, and you have this rusted silver platter. Does silver even rust? I think you've been sold a cheap knockoff. Look at these rusted... What were you having? Southern baked... Is that... Oranges? Is that as oranges? Southern baked oranges. Well, we know one thing for certain. Myra is not a good cook. Half an apple was served to someone, a banana on a rusty plate, and then she was creating southern fried oranges in a wok. Why are there 2 timers on a microwave? I guess one could be heat settings. Yeah. That is a lot of kitchen roll. Is that up there? Is that a PSP? Some fine china. Another microwave that is so much fancier than the initial microwave. They Detective Castellanos. Someone else who just saved a banana, one of the straightest bananas I've ever seen in my life. That would not pass EU regulations. We have certain regulations on the straightness of bananas. They have to be a certain amount curved, but not too curved, or they are rejected. Also, am I imagining things? There's a salt and pepper grinder here. And then you also have a salt and pepper grinder here. Why do you have so many salt and pepper grinders? Can we look in the fridge? What's in there? More bananas?
How did this happen?
Can I look at these pictures? Is that a sideways picture? What is that? Apparently zooming in actually zooms out now. That's nowhere near as useful to me. Flying whales and a D20. Right, so that's where I want to go. What's out here? Why don't we break in through this way? Be right outside the room. That was an accident. I didn't mean to do that. I was looking at this pile of books. Some magazines. Can't quite make what that says. I can't open this door. Where does that lead me? Into the basement? Right, let's go in here. Boom! This just takes me to the front. I want to look in here. Oh, I can't look in there. Fine. Sebastian. You... What is this mark along the wall here? Oh, it's gone now. Where is it? As I walk through. Look at that. Oh, it's the door handle. That's a weird effect. Look at where the door handle... As I walk past it, look at it. It leaves like a trail effect. You see that? That is a really weird effect. What kind of fancy house has a door with double hinges, can be opened either way? Also, this door on the floor vanished and then teleported back in. It's back up. I want to see that again. Where's that door on the floor? There it is. Once again, for you who may have missed it. Door on the floor. This family has a lot of shoes. Surprisingly, they're mainly like men's shoes. I can't see what that is. Baby stroller. Isn't his daughter supposed to be a little bit more grown up? I don't know, maybe they were... I don't just throw something like that away, they're expensive. Oh, now we get to look... Shush! More whales. More whales in the sky. And there's a piranha there too. These are some nice family pictures. Wait, these are all taken on like the same day. Look, there she's drawing a picture, and there she's holding the picture up. But she's changed her outfit. She changed her outfit between taking these two pictures that were taken on the same day. This is all... the inconsistency here is killing me. Whoa, this is pretty bent. A bit more fiery than I expected. Butterflies. Okay, I was going to say were they a theme in the first game, but I don't think they were. I'm thinking of Bioshock 2.
I'm here, Lily. I'm here.
I'm not getting in there. That's way too bent. Sebastian seems way too calm at this moment in time. More fruit-based imagery. There's a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, and a donut. Of course, they are police officers, makes sense. There's like an apple, surrounded by fish, and then what looks like either a peeled banana or an ear of corn. This family has some weird ideas on mealtime. Alright, calm down. Alright, okay. He's been working out his glutes, that's good. It's all good. Which way? Well, gotta be the butterfly room, I imagine. What's this? Bread and croissants. Life is butter when you're around. Does that say it? Life is butter when you're around? That's really difficult. I can't read that at all. Unless I did read that, in which case I'm wrong. Why does this family have so many stacks of magazines everywhere? I think the whole point of this game, because in the first game he mentioned his wife was working on a case and his house was burnt down in like retaliation for what he was working on. I don't think so. I think this is just the fact that he's been leaving magazines everywhere. This is an accident waiting to happen. You've got no one to blame but yourself. What's behind the door? More magazines, maybe? Oh, there's another of that wedding picture I pointed out earlier. That's really cool. Can we finally see what this magazine says? Interior now. I can't read it. I need to zoom in more. Maybe I'll zoom in more when I'm showing this, when I'm editing this. Can even make their bed? Or half of the bed's been made. Somebody was in here. I think his wife was having an affair. They scrambled out of bed. There's all the extra pairs of shoes that are men's downstairs. Calling it right now. And this chair is like the Jesus of all chairs. Or the Moses. Was it Moses? Who was it who didn't burn? I know it wasn't Jesus. Was it Moses who didn't burn? I don't know. Also, what's that burning over there? Half a melon? It's on a plate, so it must be some kind of fruit. Some luggage. Got a mirror that doesn't really work. And by really, I mean doesn't work at all. Unless Sebastian's a vampire. Also, what kind of crappy mirror is that when it's all... I can't even think of the word. I want to say Artex, but I think Artex is the name of it. It's like a special design that you can have on mirrors. Usually on glass, like frosted glass. But it's not. What's this t-shirt say on it? Nothing. It looks like a transistor or something. I don't know. Microchip. Does this place not have an attic? Right, well, oh, I can't go in there. Oh, I'm going to have to kick the picture that she drew. Oh, there we go. Oh, never mind.
Lily? Come on out. Lily, where are you? I'm here. Dad's here.
You weren't here for me, Dad.
Lily! No!
You didn't save me!
That was pretty cool. Don't trust those men in black at the bar, though.
Kidman?
You look so different.
Sebastian. It's been a long time.
You were brunette last time I saw you.
3 years. I've been trying to track you down for 3 years.
And you thought you'd find me at the bottom of an empty bottle. Is that it?
And why are you here now, damn it?
You didn't find me because they didn't want you to. Calm down, Sebastian.
You knew what was gonna happen in that hospital, didn't you?
What happened at Beacon is in the past. You need to forget it.
You sound just like that psychologist the Force shoved down my throat. But he didn't have answers. You do. You're gonna tell me about Mobius.
Mr. Anderson.
I'm here because of this.
Where did you get this?
Lily's still alive.
Lily is dead! I read the police report! I was at her funeral!
We can rewrite history if we want to. Staging a death is child's play. Why would I come out of the shadows just to lie to you? Lily is alive, and she's with us. But she's in danger. We need you to help save her.
Save her? What have you done to her? Get your hands off me!
I was hoping you'd come willingly, Sebastian. But we don't have time for this bullshit. We need you. Lily needs you. Sebastian? You're awake. Good.
Yeah, great. Where are we?
Oh, we're in a tutorial.
You're in one of our facilities.
So this is the almighty Mobius, huh?
Be careful about what you say. You don't know how powerful they are.
Right. So powerful they have to kidnap a washed-up ex-cop to help them.
At least your terrible sense of humor is still intact.
Enough of this bullshit. Where's Lily?
Patience. All your answers are right here.
Oh, the milk baths. They look a bit cleaner this time.
The hospital incident was an unfortunate setback. But we used the knowledge gained to build a new and vastly improved STEM system.
What does this have to do with my daughter?
Imagine it. Millions of minds connected together. Happiness for one is happiness for all. This machine, this miracle, will allow our species to achieve greatness. We needed to start with a mind that was pure and clean enough to support thousands of personalities. The mind of an innocent child.
You connected Lily to that machine?
Your daughter is quite special. The most stable core candidate we've ever tested. Thanks to her, the new STEM has been a smashing success. Until recently.
A little over a week ago, Lily vanished. Just stopped sending signals. Then the STEM environment began to collapse. We thought it was just a technical glitch. An easy fix, so we sent a team of Mobius agents inside. But then we lost contact with them, and STEM went dark.
Think about this, Mr. Castellanos. I am providing you an opportunity. Not only to see your daughter again, but to save her life. Something you thought you failed to do before. You can save her, or let her die. It's your choice.
Good luck, Sebastian. And please, try to cooperate with any team members you might find in there. I know you don't trust us, but they have the same goals as you do.
That's all right. I'm fine by myself.
Just remember to call me the moment you find Lily, so that we can begin the extraction process. I'll be out here for you. And someone else will be in there for you.
Whatever she's doing is coming from a USB drive.
Are you ready?
I don't really trust that.
Be careful in there, Sebastian. We're counting on you. Stem entry in 3, 2, 1.
It's like the beginning of Kingdom Hearts. I have so many theories already. You know, this is like a good enough time to talk about them during the intro. So first of all, the man that was talking to us, isn't he the guy from the Assignment DLC whose face is like always shrouded in darkness so we could never truly see it? I think that's who he is. Secondly, it's not really a theory, but I don't like Sebastian's beard. I liked his stubble. I liked him when he looked like a grizzled cop. Now he's just looks like a sad old man. Third theory, throwing out there straight away. I don't think they have Lily. I don't think they have ever had Lily.
Is this...
I can move.
Where am I?
I reckon they're making up the whole thing about Lily. I have a gun holster. Is that a gun holster? What is that? It's like a little book bag on my side. Oh, that's my gun holster. What is this for? Storing my library card. It's got a phone holder down there. Got a flashlight. Oh, there's my backpack for keeping my books. Alright, I'm good. Zoom, blah blah blah. And crouch again. Nothing else does anything. So sprint into the darkness from whence I came at the beginning of the game. I know that's that, but I'm sure I saw something here. What's this? Why is it radiating from this point?
I'm coming, Lily! I know it's hard to accept, Myra, but she's gone. Our little girl is gone.
No. I'll never accept it. If you won't help me, I'll find out the truth on my own.
Following these circles
This place.
probably means nothing, but...
Detective, we've got a call.
This is the first game. What's that on the desk? What is that? It's like a bomb.
What the...
I'm back at the police station. I remember this place.
Hello? Sebastian, are you there?
Kidman? What?
Snap out of it, Sebastian. You've made it in safely. How are you feeling?
Terrible. Like the worst hangover ever.
Don't worry. It will pass once your mind has adjusted. You're in an area separate from the main system right now. That's how we're able to maintain communication with you. This construct is called your room. It's a safe zone that was formed from your own memories.
My memories, huh? If that's the case, then where are my wife and child? This place looks like my old office at Crimson City PD.
It was your subconscious that built it. You should ask yourself that question. Let's get down to business. We sent some information into your room. Do you see anything unfamiliar?
8 places you must visit on Interior now. Surely you shouldn't be visiting other people's homes. Anyway, what's these passwords? What's these sticky notes on here? 8, 15, 10... Ivanka Taney? KCPD 1974. I can't read the bottom one. Can't read it. Things that look out of place. This is a this will be when you're tracking down Mobius. There's my jacket. I love that jacket. I better be able to wear it. I know one thing that shouldn't be here, and that's that picture right now. That was on What's-Her-Face's door. Look, that was on Lily's door. That bent down to the ground. First of all, I'm going to go and investigate these missing peoples. Yukiko Hoffman, Julian Sykes, Liam O'Neill, Miles Harrison, and William Baker. I don't recognize them. Don't know if they're from the first game, but let's investigate.
There are photos of a bunch of Mobius agents here. Your lost team, I assume.
That's them. Let us know if you locate any of them. You're our only line of communication into STEM. They're stuck in Union and searching for Lily too.
Union?
This STEM environment was designed to look and feel like a small town called Union.
Great. So your experts need rescuing too, huh?
If anyone can do it, it's you.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, but I'm only here to find Lily.
There's more info there. You should check it out before you go.
I'm looking. Chapter 2, that seems like a good place to call the episode, and I will do in a second.
Lily drew this picture of me. It was burned up along with everything else in the house.
That's what I'm saying. See, I'm somewhat of a genius. Has he ever had like a no marijuana leaflet pinned to his chalkboard? Chalkboard. It's not chalk. Corkboard. Yeah, corkboard. I knew I was so close with that sentence. Is there a picture of a banned marijuana thing on his corkboard? But has a picture of a gun and what appears to be a picture of an X-ray. A picture of an X-ray. And then some like old seance picture from the 1920s. Looks like it. Got a treasure chest. Got a blank photo frame here. That's everyone's standard in their office. Got a book called Heat. Got a photo frame, also blank, and there's a book called The Chapel. I saw one up here as well. What are these? Zombomb and The Working Dead. I get it. Zombomb, Working Dead, and there's one here, but the text is way too blurry and I can't see it. That sucks. Also got our certificate over here from the Crimson University, wherever that is. Sebastian Castellanos. I can't read the text, it's too small. Alright, let's read these. Oh, it's more certificates.
My first commendation. Feels like another lifetime. I guess because it was.
Is that a picture of his coat? That second picture, is that a picture of like the colour of his coat? You must be really proud of that. Award of Valor up there. Certificate of Coordination. Let's see how often he falls over. I want my coat back. I love this coat. Makes me feel like Columbo. Right, I have a feeling as soon as I leave this door, we get to continue. So I'm going to say... Okay, I can investigate each of these.
Baker. Team leader. He's the guy I should try to find first.
Okay, what about this one?
Harrison. Combat specialist, huh? Hopefully he can take care of himself.
What about this guy?
O'Neill. They must not have been expecting trouble if they sent in all these technicians.
All of them? We've only seen one. I imagine these ones are also technicians then.
Sykes. A tech, but at least he has some small arms training.
Finally... There we go. No, that one.
Hoffman. Psychology and surveillance. This one could be cagey.
There's actually quite a lot we can look at here. I can look at this picture too, look.
Lily, your team, and now me. We're all stuck inside STEM. I still don't understand why you can't just take them all out of their pods and wake them up.
It doesn't work that way. Without a core, we're totally locked out of the system. To forcibly remove anyone from STEM at this point would kill them and leave their consciousness trapped inside there.
Great. Mobius has got some stellar backup plans.
Stating the obvious isn't going to speed things along. You need to find Lily. Otherwise she, you, and everyone else inside is going to die.
Alright, so a couple of things to point out. Number one, his hand is bandaged. Wasn't that from the first game? And it's clearly been more than 3 years since then, so has it not healed? Secondly, the veins on his arms are popping out fiercely. It looks like he's got some kind of blood infection. That's not good. We need to see a doctor. Right, can we look at these? We can look at some of these.
Union, huh? Looks like Anytown, USA.
It was designed that way to keep the test subjects calm and relaxed.
Calm and relaxed. The exact opposite of Beacon.
What happened at Beacon was beyond our control.
It doesn't seem like you've got much control this time either.
Look, I don't know what you're going to encounter in there. If you need information, I'd suggest you try talking to some of the locals. You know, canvass the area. Just like you taught me back at KCPD.
You were never a real detective, Kidman.
And you're not a detective anymore. But let's try to do some detecting anyway, okay?
Now I'm detecting a little bit of snack. That's what I'm detecting. Coffee cup doesn't have mould in it. It's not true. Not a true coffee cup. Well, yeah, as I was saying. Goodbye, I guess. See you in the next episode. That was a strange outro.